المحاضرة دي بتتكلم على حاجة مهمة جدا اسمها البريداتوري جورنال and Predatory Conferences. مجلات علمية مزيفة أو مزورة، ومؤتمرات كمان مزيفة أو مزورة. طبعا الدافع اللي وراها كله اقتصادي، يعني بياخد فلوس منك وما بيفيدكش بأي حاجة. What is behind this is money. Okay, what we mean by a predatory journal or deceptive publishing? It is exploitative academic publishing business. It is business model that will involve charging publication fees to author without providing peer review or editing services and without providing the other editorial publishing services that legitimate academic journals provide. Whether it is open access or not, they usually offer a quick turnaround on publishing a manuscript. What do you mean by these words? Okay, there is a lot of researchers. Some of them are naive. They are not waiting for a proper publishing. So they are going to search the Google and find some journal that will make you paying not a lot of money. It is medium in amount, and they promise you to publish your paper rapidly. At that point you are happy. I will publish internationally. انت بتيجي بتتقدم للمجلة دي، بتشوفها او حد قالك عليها او بتلاقي لها صفحة على الانترنت، بتلاقي لها publication على الانترنت، لكن هي العملية كلها بالنسبة لهم بيزنس. بياخد منك فلوس عادة مش كمية كبيرة، يعني مش بيطلب كذا ألف مثلا، لكن بيطلب مثلا $100 $200 مثلا على سبيل المثال، وبيقول لك بياخد منك الحاجة وخلال يومين ثلاثة بيكون ناشرها. طيب فين البير ريفيو؟ فين التقييم بتاع البيبر؟ حد راجعها ولا لا؟ فين الاديتوريال سيرفيس؟ الحاجات اللي بتطلب منهم مفيش. اوكي، دي بينتهزوا فرصة ان في ريسيرش كتير وعايزين ينشروا ومش عارفين ينشروا ازاي. Okay, what is the difference between predatory journal and open access journal? As open access journal usually ask money to publish. Okay, so both of them are asking for money. What is the difference? The open access journal may ask fees for publishing, but they do peer reviewing and editing process. Okay, the goal of the open access publishing to disseminate research to a large audience rapidly. They have impact factor and can create citation advantage for the author. This is their value. الأوبن أكسس جورنال بردك بتاخد فلوس. أي عملية طباعة مجلات علمية بتستهلك طبعا أو بتحتاج كمية فلوس. طب هياخدوا فلوس منين؟ يا إما من القارئ يا إما من الناشر اللي عايز ينشر. خلاص، سواء ده أو ده، المهم إنها تعمل الخدمات المطلوبة بسرعة. So how can we spot a predatory journal? أعرفه إزاي؟ Ask yourself, do you or your colleague know the journal? Do you recognize the editorial board? Whenever you are seeing a journal, go and search for publisher, editorial board, who is in the editorial board. Whenever you are contacting the publisher, how can he respond to you and how rapidly? On the page of this journal, the web page, search for the peer review process, search if they are clearly write the fees. If there is no answer to this question, mostly it is predatory. Okay, how do I check to see if my journal is reputable, if it is good journal. Play what we call a detective role. دور. You are searching for what is the type of the journal. Is it open access or not? Okay. If it is open access, go to the directory of open access journal and search for the name of that journal. Go to another index like the midline. Is it the name of the journal is in that midline or any other index? Write the name of the journal on the Google engine and write a word predatory beside it to see if someone is reporting for that journal. And there is what we call a CAPL's blacklist. It is list of journal which is reported to be predatory. يبقى الأول هندور في الدايركتوري بتاعت الأوبن أكسس جورنال، هندور في كذا إندكس وموجودين في المحاضرات التانية زي الميد لاين وزي الباب ميد وزي سكوبس. أوكي. بعد كده هو هنحط الاسم الجورنال بردك ونكتب جنبه كلمة predatory. أوقات في ناس بتعمل ريبورت على الجورنال ده فبتظهر. ممكن نروح لليست اسمها كابلز بلاك ليست بيبقى مكتوب فيها أسامي الجورنالز المزيفة. Google can help you in that. Search for the impact factor. Ask a librarian if you are not knowing how to search. So how do I know if I'm submitting to a predatory journal? As we said before, this journal is seeking money only. Okay, usually there is low academic publishing. Many of these journals are originating in South Asia and like India, and some is in another country like Nigeria. What is the criteria for categorizing the publication as a predatory? There is another list, it's called PL's. Okay, they are putting what is the characters of this predatory publisher. For example, they are inviting you to publish your paper in his email and repeatedly they are sending messages. No editorial work, no peer reviewing. Usually it is accepted and published within 1 to 4 weeks. No board, no reputation. Biel applied a diverse set of criteria before including a publisher or journal on his list. Examples are included like 2 or more journals have duplicate editorial boards. We have 2 separate journals and each has the same board. Okay, this is very difficult to have. If there is little or no geographical diversity among the editorial board, someone from the south, someone from the east and the west, how can they are gathering? The publisher has no policies or practice for preservation of the manuscript. The publisher copy proofs blocks their PDFs, thus making it harder to check for plagiarism. The name of the journal sometimes is similar to some other famous journal. Usually they're putting international, the word international, global. Okay, the publisher falsely claimed to have its content indexed in legitimate abstracting and indexing service. They are not searching for this. Okay, usually they are putting a large impact factor over their journal number. And here you have the links, okay, to help you to determine the predatory journals. Okay, how about the predatory conference? Are there any predatory conference? Yes, it is the same idea. They are taking money without presence of these really conferences. Okay, usually they are small, profitable. Uh, they are using the academic needs for recognition or an audience. Okay. Um, Usually, they are not legitimate. How can they work? Usually, they are asking money for the research and consist of hundreds of conferences organized at once. So he will make a pharmacology, toxicology, immunology, and so on. Okay, um, they are known to be sending an emails to academics. They are asking some of them to be chairperson or something like this. Okay, to communicate with other researcher at that country. يعني يخلوا حد من بلد مثلا يبقى chair person أو حاجة، يعملوا له invitation على أساس إن هو نفسه يعمل لهم دعاية في البلد بتاعته. How to be identified. Okay. Search for international and global at first. Um, is the conference listed in the known predatory conference? This means you are putting the name of the conference and then a word predatory to search upon. دور عليها. However, don't assume a conference as not being predatory if it doesn't show up in the list. يبقى في مجموعات كده مكتوب فيها predatory journal، مش لازم يكون مكتوب فيها، ممكن برضك يبقى predatory ومش مكتوب فيها، بس يعني at least you should search first. Are there the professional society knowing this conference؟ يعني في مؤتمرات بتبقى لكل تخصص معروف. Each specialty has their prominent conferences. Okay, is it one of them? Are there various options to contact the conference organizers? Okay. Um, how long it take to have accepted manuscript or accepted abstract? Okay. Does the conference have awards for researcher and paper? Okay. Does the conference organizers promise paper publication? Okay. في الحاجات اللي هي المؤتمرات المحترمة المعروفة عادة بيبقى فيه ويب سايت، وعادة بيبقى مش لازم يبقى فيه جوائز للناس اللي جاية، وما بي ما بي ما بيضمنوش ان هم هينشروا او يقول لك ايوه لو جبت الابستراكت بتاعك او البيبر بتاعك ايوه هنشرها لك. لا، بعد الابستراكت ما بيتم تقييمه بيتم تقييم البيبر مرة تانية، ويا تتقبل كلها يا ما تتقبلش، ده لو عندهم وسيلة نشر. You should ask yourself if there is evidence to suggest that the review members or editors are not educationally qualified to conduct a peer review. ممكن نشوف إذا كان حد بيعمل لك peer reviewing في المؤتمر ده، تدور على حد على الريفيورز الموجودين فيها وتشوف هل هم فعلا prominent في التخصص بتاعهم ولا لأ. So to help you, use these 9 clues to spot a fake. Ask yourself, does the conference title seem a little too big for its booth? As I told you before, international, global, and something like this. If the conference claims the international status but the organizers seem to come from one country, be aware. يقول لك international والorganizers بتوعه من بلد واحدة. الconference URL won't be the main giveaway, but it's a good place to start when you are analyzing how legitimate a conference is. How about the technical program? Is it broad? Very broad. This means How about the description of this journal? Is it clear, specialized, highly specialized, or it is redundant؟ ياخد كذا تخصص وكذا حاجة مع بعض، ولا أخد تخصص واحد؟ What is the language of the conference website? Search for the language. Is it bizarre? Is there spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes? Usually it is predatory. Okay. Search who is sponsoring this conference. If there is mismatch between the profile of the conference and the profile of the sponsor, usually we are claiming that certain organizations are sponsoring us when we are fake. And check at the same time the sponsor page. Is announcement about that conference or not? If there is contact details missing or aren't quite right for the organizers, it is difficult, of course, to locate clear contact details for the organizers. Usually it is predatory. Double check for the detail. Is it legitimate, okay, or not? Search if there is another conference with similar name exist at the same time all around. So one of them is predatory. If the conference or its organizers have known associates, when you search the conference or its organizer, do you find links to no predatory conference or journal? These shady organizers rarely operate alone. Check the conference detail against the peers list of predatory journal. Search about the report on the Google. Okay, usually the predatory journal asking for charge higher than the normal fees. If they are asking the regular is $500, for example, they are asking for 800 or 1000. And whenever you are asking to discount, they will discount for you. Usually the conference created one a year or every each year, but these conference predictions are usually hold 3 to 4 times a year. Okay, their goal is money, and here you can search for these predatory conferences over these links.